So, bro, how was your reaction and your family reaction after getting into IIT? I mean, yeah,
So obviously we were definitely very happy.
at the time of result coming out. I mean, at that moment, what you were doing?
So for mains, I was at my home, but for JEE Advanced, when the result came, I actually traveling
Oh, fine.
alone. So
Alone. Oh.
yeah, so like I had to call my parents, and they actually saw my result. And
So
they
at first you call your mom. So hi guys. So once again, welcome back to a new episode of the podcast, guys. So today with me, Jay brother. So actually he's from IIT Delhi. He just graduated from IIT Delhi, and today in this podcast we're gonna know about his 4 year inspiring journey inside the campus of IIT Delhi, guys, and about the job that he's doing recently right now. So be until the end, guys. So enjoy the podcast. So brother, hi.
Hello, hi
So,
everyone.
so brother, can you just give a short introduction of yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Jay. I just graduated from IIT Delhi. I did my bachelor's there in computer science, and now I'm here in Bangalore working in Square Point Capital, which is a trading company. I work as a software developer, developing their low latency software in C++.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jay bro, starting from your journey 10, so can you just a little bit elaborate? I mean, your plus one, plus two, and
Sure. So I guess in 10th, I was kind of good in studies, and I was always interested in sciences, like maths and stuff. So in 11th and 12th, I decided that okay, I'll be taking up sciences.
okay,
And then obviously once you take sciences, you probably know that many people aim for engineering and IIT. So that was one of me as well. So I started like going to coaching, taking coaching for the IIT exam. And in 11th and 12th, I primarily did that only. And then thankfully, I got into IIT Delhi.
so you started your, I mean, coaching from plus one itself.
Yeah, yeah.
So at that time, bro, I mean, who was your mentor? I mean,
I guess I really looked up to the teachers that I had.
Mm.
They were really inspiring. My father as well, he was quite a mentor because he himself did his master's from IIT Roorkee. So I definitely always looked up to him and wanted to become an engineer like him. So yeah, I guess my father and my teachers and even my mother, she
yeah.
really helped me really along the way. So my parents and my teachers.
Okay, really nice. Bro, how was your feeling once after getting inside IIT?
So I was definitely very happy because my 2 years worth of effort, became fruitful, and I finally got into IIT. So
Yeah.
initially I was really happy. I said, okay, now my life is set and all. But then I studies came, exams came, and I don't know. Okay, IIT is also very difficult. So then initially I was really happy, but then I was like, okay, I need to work hard over here as
Okay.
well.
So once you, get into IIT, so at that time, how was your mind makeup? Do you think that okay, fine, for these 2 years I work really hard, and after plus two also, I think you might have done a lot of coaching also, right? So after passing your JEE advanced main exam, so how you feel? I mean, do you feel what's a kind of do you think that okay, fine, now I get into IT, now I should be enjoy my life at that time, or
So for me, what happened was that I looked at my peers, who had come to IIT, and
Yeah.
as you know, that everyone over there is really smart. So I was
Yeah.
always thinking that okay, there is someone who's better than you. So
Yeah.
that kept me pushing. So initially, I was like, okay, let's enjoy a bit,
Yeah.
but then soon it kind of figured that okay, I need to
Okay.
work hard, keep working hard.
So
Yeah.
how was your 4 year life in campus?
It was really nice. So IIT Delhi campus is in the main city, so it's really connected. We have metro connectivity, so I really roamed around the city as well. And the campus itself is very green, right? So even like roaming around the campus
Okay.
was really good.
So what was what about your hostel life? I mean, how you feel right now? I mean, do you used to miss that old days?
Definitely. So in IIT Delhi, what happens is that every student gets one hostel
Yeah.
all throughout 4 years. So you'll definitely have a bond with the hostel. We have inter-hostel competitions
Okay, fine.
which we take part in, etc. So yeah, definitely that hostel spirit is developed. So now I'm definitely missing my hostel.
So, after entering into IIT, was your expectation all fulfilled inside that 4 year journey? I mean, the things that you might thought when you was in plus one, plus two, and after getting into, I mean, what kind of changes you find it?
So yeah, definitely I'm quite fulfilled because what I thought was that it's one of the great places to be, a lot of good people around, a lot of good professors to learn from. So that all definitely was there, and I definitely met a lot of great people and smart people whom I had good friendship with. And like the professors over there really good in teaching, and the assignment that I did, so it was a really hard working journey all throughout 4 years, but I definitely loved it.
So, I mean, inside, I mean, it's the IIT itself make an environment for you to work and to push forward, right?
Yes. So the assignments that like the professors gave in the courses, it was really hard. You had to put in a lot of effort. Sometimes wake up uh, till 1 or 2 to complete those assignments. I remember one day I had to like wake up till 5 to complete the assignment. So yeah, definitely it, for me a lot of difficult assignments and all. So it kept pushing me further and further, and I'm definitely thankful for that, because if like that level of rigor wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have been like in the skills that I have, that I got developed from there. So I'm definitely thankful that I have, you know.
So, bro, how was your reaction and your family reaction after getting into IIT? I mean, yeah.
So obviously we were definitely very happy. My parents were happy. My brother was happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like I had some relatives in Jaipur, so they were also happy. We celebrated a bit.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the time of result coming out, I mean, at that moment, what you were doing?
So for mains, I was at my home, but for JEE Advanced, when the result came, I actually traveling alone. So
Alone.
yeah, so like I had to call my parents, and they actually saw my result.
So at first you call your mom. I mean, mom.
So they called me because they were seeing the result.
Okay, first they saw the result.
Yeah, and they told me. So and then so it was really exciting moment for me.
Okay, so and it was a proud moment for your parents also,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. What was your project in last semester? I mean, at the end of the semester, everyone
Okay.
have.
So my project was in natural language processing and machine learning. So what we were trying to do was generating sentences. So given like you give a word to the model or a computer, and they generate the whole sentence themselves.
Okay.
So we have very good models to do that for English, but not for Indian languages like Hindi, Marathi. So we are trying to make those models that given a Marathi word, can it complete a sentence in Marathi, which makes sense. Mother complete sense. It's a good sentence.
I mean, any language you just type, then it will convert the language that you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So it was like for Marathi, if you give a word, it will generate the sentence in Marathi.
Okay.
For Bengali, if you give a word, it will complete the sentence in Bengali.
Okay, fine.
So something like that.
So inside the campus, bro, how was how you enjoy your extracurricular activities? I mean,
Yeah, so so IIT Delhi campus is very very good. We had a lot of opportunities. In my first year, I joined a lot of clubs, did a lot of workshops. I attended a lot of workshops, dancing, music,
okay.
etc. But in second year, I did a bit of literature club. I was a hosted representative for that. And then other than that, I used to play some badminton, or just walk around the campus, do a job. Or
So if you can say some two things that you explore that different from your life that once you enter into the campus, I mean, what is that?
So one would definitely be pushing my own boundaries, working more hard.
Yeah, pushing your own limit.
Yeah, pushing limits to
Okay.
Get more and more skills, do assignments and all.
Yeah.
And second of all, it was like it was first time I was living kind of alone, so
Okay.
it gave me a lot of freedom.
Oh.
So I could explore a lot of things at the same time, get that responsibility of staying alone. How do you manage everything? Washing clothes.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing is, brother, I want to say that to crack into it, I mean, it's not that easy. And at that time, I mean, how you handle the pressure? I mean, once you passed out plus two, I mean, then you make your mindset that okay, fine, now I have to give for IIT Jain like that. So after that, I mean, at that time, how you manage your time and how you make yourself mentally stable?
So I guess in 11th and 12th I was side by side doing like school as well as
Okay.
coaching.
After
So I did not take a gap year or something like that. So obviously because we are doing things side by side, it's more and more pressure on us. We have to do both things simultaneously.
okay.
So I guess one of the many things that really helped me was my mother. She was I was thankful that she was there with me when I was preparing. So she was my constant support.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of low moments as well when I thought that okay, this is not going good.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not getting good marks
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
test that I'm giving and
Mhm.
all. So the thing over there is that you have to keep on going. You say that okay, maybe it might not work out, but what if it works out? So
Mhm.
you have to constantly give that amount of hard work. Many times you'll face failures. Maybe you will not get good rank or good tests.
Yeah.
Good marks in the mock tests and all that
Yeah, yeah.
happens. But you always learn from those failures, from low marks, and then don't do that mistakes again and keep
Yeah,
on
yeah.
learning. And finally, everything would roll on.
Okay, bro. It was a really nice journey. So, and one thing that I want to say that I mean, do you have at that time any back plan? I mean, any plan B? I mean, once okay, fine. I know you. I am giving this IIT. So once it not happen, I mean, at that time, do you have any mind?
So yes, there are definitely a lot of private colleges also that are good, like the BITS Pilani,
Yeah.
right? So I gave their test also, and I was like, okay, if IIT does not work out, I'll apply for private colleges as well. So I did give private colleges exams as well.
So, brother, what do you want to say to youngster? I mean, do they make a backup plan in their life?
I guess what I'll say is yes, definitely. Many times, you put in a lot of effort, but things might not turn out as you would always wish. So definitely, having a backup is a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay, brother, I mean, what do you want to say about your friends in your colleagues? I mean, what's your company, the company that you made? I mean, what is what?
So I guess in college everyone finds a lot of good friends,
Yeah.
right? So we do assignments together. We're
Yeah.
basically living right next to each other in hostel. So definitely quite good. A lot of friends I have made in IIT Delhi. One thing is that during the COVID time we had to go back
Yeah.
to our hometown, so that was a bit bad for us because
Mhm.
during that time everything went online and I could not interact with a lot of people
Yeah.
in the online mode as I would have wished in the offline one. So yeah, that was one thing that I faced, but other than
Okay.
that I have a
So,
good set of friends.
so inside hostel, I mean, have you ever been caught by your warden by doing unnecessary things?
Oh no, I have never indulged in anything like that, so I didn't face.
No, you didn't
anything like
face.
that, thankfully.
Okay, fine. So, what about internship? I mean, at the time of college.
So yeah, I did two internships. One was under my professor in the same department as well after the second year.
Okay.
After the third year in the summer, I interned at Huawei in their software team.
Okay, so then what about the placement? I mean, is it coming in sixth semester or seventh?
In the seventh semester.
Seventh semester.
Yeah. So the process really starts in around August, September, but the interviews happen in December for IIT Delhi.
So I mean, once you gave the interview, then I mean, after coming the result, then you have to give the exam, right? So if you
So first the tests and exams happen based on the performance of the test. They shortlist you for the interview.
okay.
Yeah.
So how was the attendance policy inside the campus? I mean, it was 75% or
Yes, 75%
mandatory?
course mandatory.
Okay, so and how was the rules and regulation inside the campus? I mean, the students can was it little bit loose or
So I guess
according to you?
so there was strict rules. One thing that was like thankfully that was there was that we can there was no curfew in hostels.
Okay, what about ragging?
Ragging, there was no ragging.
No ragging.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now Jay bro, can you say something about your placement? I mean, how you crack and how was your experience while giving the interview and
Sure. So my placement journey it was quite good, I guess. There were a lot of lows and highs at the same time. So for placements, a lot of companies come, a lot of tests happen, right? And then you get shortlisted for a few of them,
okay.
for which you have given a good test or something like that. So I gave a lot of tests. A lot of people, companies rejected me, but some of them also interviewed me.
Yeah.
And then finally, I got interviewed by Square Point Capital, and I was able to crack that, and I finally got the job here.
Okay, so after finishing your last semester, I mean, you went to your house or you directly came here, Bangalore?
Last semester, so I did go back to my hometown, spend some time with my relatives, with my parents,
Okay.
and then finally came here.
So when was your that offer letter came from the company Square Point?
I guess around March, April, yes.
No,
So-
I mean it was during the time of 8th semester or after completing your graduation?
During 8th semester.
Okay, during 8th semester. So at that time also you called your family, right? So at that time how was their reaction?
So when the interviews happened
Yeah.
in December, you definitely from there only you get the confirmation.
Oh, from the
Yeah.
okay.
Also, like on the second of December, I had an interview, and by evening it was there. It was confirmed that I'll be getting into Square Point Capital. The final offer letter with all the details and everything came in March, but by December I got to know that I'll be joining.
So
Square Point.
now coming to in Bangalore, so how was your the expectation of your job? I mean, do you satisfied with your job that you are doing right now? I mean,
I see.
does it meet your expectation?
Mhm. So yeah, I'm definitely liking here at Square Point. So it's a small firm. So one of the advantages is that you get to interact with each and
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
So there are around 70-80 people in my office. In addition to that, the company has a lot of overseas office also in Singapore
Okay.
and London. So some of my team mates are there as well. So I get to interact with them. Hear about their diverse experiences. So that's definitely a very good thing according to me.
Okay, now Jay brother, now moving to the rapid fire now. Now I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, and I mean you just have to give me the answer instantly. What comes in your mind? Okay.
Sure. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Now the first question is mine. I mean you stayed in Delhi and now in Bangalore, right?
Okay.
So between Delhi and Bangalore, I mean which city you prefer more?
So it's a very difficult question because each and every city has its own benefits.
Yeah.
In Bangalore, the weather is really nice.
Okay.
It's not a lot
Yeah,
of heat,
it's-
not very cold as well right now.
Yeah.
So, but Delhi had extreme weather.
Yeah.
Heat was really bad.
Yeah.
The winters were really bad. One thing I really liked about Delhi was that transport network, the metro
the
connectivity
metro
was really
connectivity, yeah,
nice.
it's really
If whereas in Bangalore, there's a lot of traffic
Yeah.
every day. You have to wait a lot
Okay.
in cabs and autos. So yeah.
Yeah. So as you are a software developer, so do you like to work in India or in foreign country?
So I definitely like to go to foreign for just getting the exposure. But
Okay.
finally, I plan to stay here in India only because
So you want to
feel
stay back in your own country?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So now the third one is between travel. Do you like to travel or just party with friends in weekend? Which one do you prefer?
So I do like traveling, but I guess I'll give partying with friends a better
Better choice.
yeah, I guess. Out of 10 weekends, I guess around 6 or 7 I'll party with friends.
Party with
2,
friends.
3
So,
times I'll
so
travel.
after, so coming to sports, right? So, which sports you enjoy most?
I guess badminton. I played quite
Badminton.
often.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So do-
Currently, I'm not playing because there's no court.
So you are
near
missing
me.
badminton.
Yeah.
So
that's
during,
there.
now finally the last one, the most important one. What do you think? I mean, till now in your life, the three most important things according to you.
Uh, so I guess three most important things. So in the sense like what? So
I mean,
three most important
in
qualities.
the science of,
or-
I mean, no, mainly in the science of career development and one's personal attitude and beliefs.
So I guess one should always keep learning. Putting in a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Things are continuously evolving, and as you keep on going, you find people that are much smarter than you, who know a lot of things that you don't know. So I guess the first thing that's really important is keep learning. Keep growing yourself. The second thing I'll want to say is that be happy in the journey. If many times we just look at a destination that okay, I want to go to X college, I want to get Y degree or something like that.
Okay.
But we generally don't look at the process, right? So continuously learning, that was the first thing, but enjoying the whole process. Getting satisfied.
It's
Having fun sometimes as well. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
also
Okay.
important. The third one I'll say is that having the down to earth kind of an attitude, that okay, you accomplished a lot, but I guess
Touch with the
always
ground.
be
Touch with the ground. Yeah.
yeah. Because I said there's always someone who's more smarter than you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I say the down to earth attitude.
Yeah. So finally, before ending this podcast, so what kind of message you would like to give to the young brother and sister? I mean, those who are doing recently in their college life or who are just past a 10th or +2.
Okay.
I mean, while choosing their career.
So I guess I just like to say is that do whatever you really love doing, like doing. Keep on learning, keep on evolving, and I like to say that a lot of times when you would be feeling low. So obviously that's a part of the journey. That's not just one point. So keep on don't learn. Keep on learning from the
Yeah,
mistakes
yeah.
and the failures, and one day you definitely get success.
Okay, fine. And as IIT, it's a lot of it's a competition between a lot of students, right? So somehow some student used to crack IIT, right? So the remaining student, I mean, what do you want to say to those, brother? I mean,
So I guess I'll just like to say is that's all about getting the right skills, because that's what's relevant in the industry today.
Yeah.
So even if you're not being able to crack IIT, you can always learn skills from outside. Today there's a lot of resources on
yeah,
internet
from
you can do. You
yeah,
can
from
take a
YouTube.
project, do projects, right? So you get the relevant skills, and then if you have those, any company or you'll have a very great career.
Okay. So thank you so much, brother. So it was a really nice podcast with you, and
I really loved it too. Thank you.
yeah, and so guys, I hope you enjoy the podcast, guys. So if you like the video, guys, please share and subscribe the channel, guys. So until the next video, bye bye, take care.